Okay, so these are the myomeres, and they originate at the vertebral column and insert at the integument. And yeah, okay. This is the horizontal septum, and then these are the lines in between are the myoseptum. Okay, and then the epaxial muscles are up here, and they originate at the vertebral column and insert the integument, and they're homologous to the dorsalis transversi. And then the hypoxial muscles are like somewhere in this region. And they originate at the vertebral column and insert at the integument, and they're homologous to the rectus abdominis, the external oblique, internal oblique, and transversus. So the pectoral extensor is up here, and it originates at the scapular process of the pectoral girdle and inserts at the pterygogeophores, and it is homologous to the triceps branchi, the dorsalis scapulae, cocohumerales, latissimus dorsi, forearm extensors, and supracoccodors. Yeah, okay. And then the extensor is, yeah, up here. The flexor is up here. And it originates at the cocoid bar of the pectoral girdle, and it inserts at the pterygogeophores, and homologous to the pectoralis, the cocobrachii, the humerantebrachialis, and the forearm flexors. And then the the pelvic abductor is here, and the extensor is here, and it originates at the iliac processes of the pelvic girdle, and this is at the pterygogeophores, and is homologous to several hand-limb abductors. And then the flexor is that side, and originates at the pubeo-ischiatic bar and inserts at the pterygogeophores, and is homologous to several hind-limb adductors. Okay. And then the levator platyoquadrate is, I'm gonna say, it's like here, no, here, no, there, somewhere in this region. I think it's there. And it originates at the optic capsule and into the platyoquadrate, and is homologous to the adductor mandibulae and anterior and externus. Okay. And then it was up here. And then the spiracularis is like there, kind of. And it is originates at the optic capsule and enters at the platyoquadrate. And the adductor mandibulae is like here, kind of, and it originates at the platyoquadrate and it's at Meckel's cartilage. And then the preorbitalis is like underneath the eye, kind of, like in this region, and originates at the ventral condocranium, and it's at Meckel's cartilage, and they both are homologous to the adductor mandibulae anterior and externus as well. And then the intermandibularis is so intermandibularis is like here, it's like right there, kind of. And it originates at Meckel's cartilage and inserts at midventral raphe, and is homologous to the intermandibularis. And then the levator hyomandibular it's like this area. Oh no, it's like this area, kind of. And it originates at the optic capsule and enters at the hyomandibular cartilage. Yeah. Okay. And then the interhiatus is. So the interhiatus is like that level, like right there, tissue, kind of like muscle. And it originates at the serrato-hyal and enters at the mid-ventral valve, and is homologous to the interhiatus and the sprinter coli. And in the cucullinaris it's like here, kind of, and it originates at the fascia of apaxial muscles and enters at the scapular process of the pectoral girdle, and it's homologous to the cucullaris and levatoris arcum, and then the dorsal constrictors are like here, and then the ventral ones on like the opposite side. And they both originate at the valve and enter at the valve, and they both are homologous to the branchiohyoides. And then the cocomandibularis is, so that's like in the inside. Yeah. It's like that muscle on the inside. Yeah. And it originates at the fascia of the cococoral muscle and into the Meckel's cartilage, and is homologous to the geniohyoid. And then the common cocoas are this one, and they originate the cocoid bar and into the cocohyoid muscle, and are homologous to the pectoris scapulari and rectus cervicis. And then the